My loves, welcome to this powerful and a beautiful new moon in Sagittarius. As you guys know, this is the last new moon of 2023. Now, what does this new moon is gonna do for your connection? And that could be with a twin flame or a soulmate. So this is about someone that you have a deep soul connection with. Now, what I'm seeing here is that I feel that this new moon in Sagittarius is gonna bring a lot of exciting new opportunities for both of you guys. And what spirit has been showing me, and also if you have been following me on Instagram, you will see that they're showing go down the rabbit hole. Okay, and I feel like for some of you it's going to be very, very difficult perhaps to right now trust the journey and not thinking that, you know, the journey that you have been going through so far, it's not an illusion. You have not been imagining it. The spiritual journey really feels like Alice in Wonderland kind of a journey, because once you go there, it's just going to be full of challenges but also full of excitement. So spirit is saying that around this new moon you are about to embrace a new beginning with your divine counterpart, and this new moon is going to be extremely special. First of all, it is on December 12th, which is number 3, and number 3 is represent the ascended masters. So they're saying that don't be afraid to go down this rabbit hole. You are going to be assisted by ascended masters. You are going to be guided by your angels, by your guides. And what I'm also seeing here is that I feel like, energetically speaking, for the divine feminine energy, she has basically completed a whole lot of spiritual lessons. So I feel that there's not a whole lot of spiritual lessons to be learned at this point within this relationship, but what is happening is, or basically we could say that a lot of healing on a spiritual level has been completed. But what is going on is that now it's time for the body, because the body or the vessel needs to get prepared for the next stage of the journey, which is going to be more physical, and which is, as you guys know, it's coming into that physical union with your loved one. And this is very real, guys. This is not something that so we are not talking about energetically anymore. I feel that things are getting really, really down to earth. And what is going on with the divine masculine energy is that I feel that the divine masculine energy has been working on on the vessel. So I feel like they have been working on healing a lot of body issues. So they could have had a lot of issues, especially on the stomach area, or like, you know, the solar plexus chakra. So that has to do with them stepping into their power, which I feel like they have been able to heal that part. So I feel like for them has been on the reverse. And right now what is happening is that they're stepping into that those like spiritual lessons or spiritual healings. So I feel like you guys are going almost like perhaps the healing has been happening on a different levels, but it has been happening. Now with this new moon in Sagittarius, both of you guys are going to be guided to step into this new journey in the material world. Okay, so I feel that it's going to be very exciting but also scary at the same time, because you might be asking yourself that this person is not even talking to you. But I feel that the new moon is going to push both of you guys towards the union, and especially they're talking about a few portals that are opening up, especially one that is opening on December 22nd, which is exactly around the winter solstice. So get ready for really, I feel like it's going to be extremely exciting, and it's really also important to ground your energy. I know that when I'm talking about this energy, I also get really excited. I feel like I can't really right now hide this excitement that's coming from the energies that I'm feeling for you guys. Okay, so let's start the reading, and we're going to see what exactly is going on. And let's just get some confirmation on these energies with the energy of going down the rabbit hole and see what happens. Okay, so first is going to be just a little bit energetically, but I feel that most of it is going to be on a 3D level. But let's see what's going on. And for the masculine energy, it showed up, and we have Merlin and the young art author, and it says, listen to your inspirational spiritual teachers. Wow, didn't I tell you guys? So I feel that it's time for the divine masculine to learn some aspects of their spirituality, which I feel like they've been ignoring it because they've been focusing a lot on the material world. And yeah, they're showing the story of King Arthur, Merlin, and the young Arthur. That's the energy of the masculine coming along. And let's see what else is coming. This is the divine feminine energy. Oh my goodness, we have, every time I say that, it's almost like the union energy comes in instead. And we have the fairy swan ride, and it says, enjoy the company of others. It will fill your world with happiness. Oh my God, this is beautiful. The swan is coming. So they're talking about this twin flame or soulmate energy that is coming. But whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. So I'm seeing relocation. The divine feminine energy shows up. We have the share some joy, give a bouquet of cheer, and there is a rabbit. Oh my goodness. So this is very interesting that the rabbit shows up, but just know that, of course, 2023 is the year of rabbit, and it's about to finish. So what Spirit is saying is that the divine feminine is going to finish the 2023 with lots of joy and happiness in her heart, because there is that energy of a new beginning that is about to start. So I feel like you guys might be saying goodbye to some of your friends or family or people around you, because you two are going to be relocating somewhere, or maybe you two are going to be going on a vacation or going somewhere temporarily. Actually, for some of you, I feel like this could be like a vacation or something that you guys are going to be going together, only the both of you. There's nobody else, there's no kids, there's nobody else around. It's just only you and this person. But for others, I'm also seeing relocation happening, because I feel like for some of you guys, in order for you to step into your divine purpose with this person, you two need to be relocated somewhere else, perhaps, rather than where you guys are currently located. But fairy swan ride, this is very beautiful. It's gonna feel like this is like a fairy tale, just like the beginning that perhaps you two have met. So there's a lot of magic in the air for you and this person. Okay, so let's get a little bit more confirmation on the on these, but also, you know, this is also very, very interesting for the divine masculine energy, very magical. This is the story of the sword in the stone, which was about the King Arthur, and I feel like he needed to learn some spiritual lessons, because the sword also, you know, wouldn't come out with the power of the mind or the power of the body. It was coming with the power of the heart, okay, or the power of intuition. And I feel like, you know, Arthur, at the end, he learned that this is how he can, you know, take the sword out of the stone. Nobody else could do it except for him. So I feel like this is also the energy of the masculine. They're stepping into their power, but by the power, you know, Spirit is saying that this is not about the physical. This is about the spiritual power. This is about your heart. This is about your intuition. Okay, and that's why we have Merlin, because Merlin is a representation of the masculine, a powerful masculine, the magician energy. Okay, so I feel like this is what's coming for them. And for the feminine, I feel like there is that beautiful soft energy of the feminine coming along, and also a lot of like inner child happiness. I feel like on the divine feminine side, she has been able to heal a lot of childhood wounds, or making her inner child happy. And I feel like she is just coming out really, really beautifully, able to share her joy with the world. And it says share some joy. This is so beautiful with the rabbit. And of course, the energy of the union is just absolutely like, I was not expecting it to come out right away, but it just came out. Okay, so let's get a little bit down the rabbit hole, if we want to call it, and see what other confirmations are coming. But then I will also get into into 3D as well. Also, you know, with the spiritual teachers, I'm also seeing that, you know, they're saying that of course you two are each other's teacher as well, but mostly I feel like spirit is just helping the masculine to learn certain spiritual lessons about the connection and also in their life in general. And it's interesting that in both of them also the young or the youth is being showed up, or like kind of like you know, for the feminine the inner child, and for the masculine the youth. So I feel like something in their youth is also being healed, something about the experience that they had in the past. And let's see, okay, let's see what else is going on. But this is the embracing of a new beginning. Okay, so the full energy is coming as well. I feel like that's exactly it. And we have the Hierophant. Oh my God, loyalty, kindness, guidance, and this is the energy of the union. So Taurus energy is coming, but they're also saying that marriage, okay, the marriage between the masculine and feminine in the physical world is about to come, or is about to materialize. Okay. And Year of Rabbit, of course, as I mentioned, was there. The swan was the sign of twin flames or soulmate. Oh my goodness, the swan again. And it says Keter, the crown source point attainment. And this is the masculine energy coming. I feel like it's almost like the youth King Arthur is stepping into like becoming mature, okay, but not becoming mature just because he's grown up, because he has been learning these spiritual lessons. And with the crown, this is his crown chakra opening up, feeling powerful, and also at the same time perhaps embracing the softness part of him, because we have the swan, and because we have the swan and the eagle at the same time. And I feel like, you know, the masculine is embracing both aspects of himself at this time, and connecting with the source a lot more than before. We also have a dot, and it says knowledge, abyss, secrets, lessons yet to be realized. Wow, this is so powerful, and he has the key. So as you guys see, you know, there is like two sides of the masculine face that you see, but I feel like he needed to embrace both aspects of himself in order to come into this fullness, okay, within himself. And this is something that he has been working on. So powerful and so beautiful. So he could attain like that inner knowledge or inner wisdom. This is what I'm seeing for him. So the energies for him is really, really powerful, actually coming up. A lot of like also water energy, so listening to intuition. So water sign, yes, is coming, especially Neptune energy, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But don't pay attention too much to the signs, because this is a general reading for the Sagittarius new moon. And what else we have? We also have the Emperor, and it says initiative, authority, leadership. Wow, the Aries energy coming along. Again, there is an eagle. And guys, this is very interesting, because what Spirit is saying is that, you know, his eyes, he's like becoming like an eagle, can see things from a higher perspective and stepping into his power. This is his solar plexus chakra opening up with the Aries energy that's coming, well, with the Emperor, you know, feeling that authority for, you know, for himself. Okay, I feel like in the future also the masculine is going to be a leader, just like the Merlin, just like the King Arthur that has been showed up, you know, in this reading. I feel like the masculine is going through that evolution of the soul, of his soul, and also I feel like it's going to manifest itself in the physical world as him stepping into his leadership role that's coming up. But you know, this is not like ruling the world, this is like ruling yourself. This is like to be able to master yourself in order to be able to lead others in the future. And having that kind of like an eagle eye, I mean, I feel like he's having like an eagle eye, and also the swan heart. This is, or like something about like intuition and power is also coming up, because this is the crown and this is the solar plexus chakra that they are showing. Wow, quite powerful. And also with this one, the root chakra, I feel like his root chakra is also opening up. A lot of chakras are opening up on both ends. Okay, so I feel that there's a lot going on the masculine. That's why they are showing a lot of that energy coming. And let's see what else is going on, and what do we have here. Okay, So we have the devil, truth, illusion, and trust. Okay, again on their end. Oh my goodness, what is going on? We also have the element of fire. Wow, passion, enthusiasm, creation. Oh my god. And there is like a dragon, there is like phoenix energy. All of that is coming, and I feel like this is coming on the masculine end, coming towards the feminine energy. Oh my god. So a lot of like fire, and I feel like this is the energy of Sagittarius coming, which is gonna start this new beginning for the year of the dragon, because we also have the dragon. So there is a lot of like embracing your power, because remember, dragon is about power, and this is the inner power. But I feel like they're also feeling really passionate towards the feminine. They are stepping into their power. So I feel like with that, they're also embracing both aspects of themselves. And we're going to talk about the devil as well shortly, but let's also get the feminine energy. Oh my goodness, I feel like this time the masculine is taking over all the energies. And what do we have for the feminine? The world, universe, independence, facing fears, self-discipline. She's coming out beautifully. And we also have the middle pillar, backbone, balance, the middle way. Okay, and this is energy of the union. And we also have the beauty. Oh my god, balance, sacrifice, joy. There's a lot of joy is coming on the feminine's end. I feel like there is a lot of expression of that, and also healing of the inner child coming from the feminine, just like this Leo. Or there's also a phoenix arising. Oh my goodness, guys, very, very beautiful. So wow. And the chakras, all of them are also getting balance here for the upcoming union that's happening for both. Okay, let's see what else for the feminine energy. Oh my god, you guys are seeing that? There's also Sagittarius showed up. Yeah, the Sagittarius is coming out and says self-sufficiency, boldness, devotion. This is the energy of the new moon in Sagittarius. And we also have might, discipline, karma. This is also the energy of the feminine coming. Oh my god, guys, this is so powerful. Okay, so I feel that I'm not going to talk too much about the energies right now, because I feel like also I can go on and on because it's that powerful, guys. And on the masculine end, if you are wondering about the devil energy, what they're saying is that the masculine is now able to see beyond the veil. Okay, the masculine is able to see the truth. He can tell that certain relationships or certain people have been trying to deceive him. He can now see through the illusion. I feel like right now he's learning how to trust his intuition more than ever. Okay, he's trusting that. He's trusting his vision, what he can see, like with that eagle eye, or you know, with his crown chakra. I feel like it's opening up for him and he can see that. Or we could say, you know, also the third eye chakra, because there's also an eye here, and Spirit is saying while all of these things are happening, has been happening to him, Spirit has been protecting him, even though perhaps he has been involved in situations or even patterns that has been really not healthy. Okay, like smoking, like, you know, hanging out with different partners that they were just temporary and not fulfilling emotionally. I feel like a lot of it has to do with a lot of karmic patterns that he had to basically overcome. Okay, but he's stepping into his power with this beautiful fire energy, with this passion and enthusiasm card that showed up. So I feel like the energies are very much like the reading that I did for the year 2024. I feel like Spirit is just getting both of you guys to get to union, or get to this point. Okay, I feel like this is exactly it, because with the Sagittarius, remember that this is the wounded healer. You know, the Sagittarius was the wounded healer. He tried to heal everyone, but he forgot to heal himself. So I feel like it's time to heal oneself for both energies. And why we are seeing that? Because there's the sun and the moon, the energy of the masculine and feminine, and he's actually like putting it together. But interestingly enough, with the Temperance card, at this time, this is not an angel. This is just very much the energy of the senator, the half human and half animal, like, or half horse, like trying to basically heal himself on all aspects, like perhaps spiritually, emotionally, physically, and bringing balance to his energy. I feel like this is quite powerful of what has been going on. Maybe even healing some parts of the previous past lives, because I'm seeing that there has been a wound from a previous lifetimes as well that is being healed at this time. And also a lot of, I feel like, inner child healing that's happening, especially on the feminine's end. I feel like she's just like giving that energy of like joy and happiness. Like she also feels powerful, because look at both of their energies. I mean, both of their energies feels like powerful. I feel like she's also been able to overcome something karmic as well, perhaps something that has been holding her back. She's also overcoming that. Basically, both of them are coming together with such power, with such passion. And also perhaps we could say that both of them have been able to master themselves like in different ways. For feminine, I feel like it could have been something about discipline, like she has been harnessing that energy in order to perhaps also bringing joy into her life. Maybe it's bringing joy into her life. Maybe in the beginning she thought like, you know, all of these restrictions that has been happening for her and her divine masculine is just like a challenge, is like an obstacle. But now she's finding that this is powerful, actually is empowering her, okay, to move forward. I feel like she's coming out beautifully. Yeah, because we have the world. It's almost like she's coming out of this cave and she's showing herself to the world. She's not hiding. She's not afraid of, you know, of any side of herself. You know, she's just like full and complete. She feels that independent and facing her fears, self-discipline. Yes, a lot of like self-discipline on her end. I feel like this is very much like that reading that I did for you guys for the twin flames. But yeah, I mean, these are the energies that are coming for the new moon Sagittarius. But also I want to get a little, guys, I got disconnected, and as always when I'm trying to grab one of my cards, I somehow disconnect my phone, and I'm gonna try to bring them a little bit closer so that won't happen and doesn't interrupt me. But this is really, really beautiful with the energy of the new moon in Sagittarius, and also the fairy swan ride. Very, very beautiful. I feel like both are basically getting to this state of balance internally and manifesting the physical union together. And let's just get a little bit 3D as well, and we're gonna see what are the energies that will be coming in the physical for the both as well. Okay guys, now what should we use here? Okay, let's use some of these cards and we're gonna see what else is going on. It's almost like the masculine and feminine are becoming these two wise owls, or I feel like they always been, but yeah, I feel like both of them also have gained a lot of wisdom along this journey. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's take a look a little bit on a 3D level as well, and we're gonna see what is going on. And wow, the masculine energy is coming along, and we have the huntsman. And as you guys know, deer is one of the spirit animals of Sagittarius. There's also fox, but also deer is one of them, and it's showing up in the masculine energy. And he has a bow and arrow, which is also referring to the Sagittarius energy that's coming, so that's on his end. And we also have child of a vision for the feminine energy that's coming. Very, very beautiful. I told you guys there is a lot of like inner child happiness coming for the feminine. And you know what the other thing that Spirit is saying is that since feminine, she was a child, she had visions, she was very intuitive, she still is, but they're talking about her like, you know, as being a child. And I feel like she's getting back that energy of like, you know, being happy or like experiencing that some parts of her childhood that maybe was not so pleasant because of these visions, or maybe the fact that she felt like she's very different. But she's embracing all of that at this time. I feel like she's embracing all aspects of herself and coming out of this cave. Just looks like the Oracle of Delphi, you know, and people are listening to her. I feel like she's just not afraid to show the world who she truly is. Okay, very, very beautiful. And on the masculine, I feel like there's a lot of like maturity, there's a lot of like mature energy coming. And he's also learning that the power is not in his bow and arrow, the power is in his heart, in the way that in kindness, the power is in kindness, is in his heart, and into gentleness. Because look at the deer, because the deer and you know, represent that energy of embracing that gentleness within us. So I feel like he's embracing that, and Spirit has been really, really showing him that this is the way to the feminine, or this is the way that he can balance the energies and coming into union with the feminine. I feel like he's really like understanding that, and there's a lot of like you know, as I said, like becoming a mature, like kind of like a King Arthur showing up here. Okay. And a lot of earth energy as well is coming out, a lot of earth energy, and that's because we are about to also transition to Capricorn energy as well. Oh my God, guys. Okay, we also have the 10 of Wands, and this is the 10 of Pentacles energy coming. So, you know, with this new moon in Sagittarius, they're saying that there is going to be a gathering. There's going to be like you and your divine masculine or divine feminine just gathering with the family and like having that joyful time together. I feel like this is going to be a very, very blessed time for both, and it's upcoming. Okay, for some of you guys, if this is not happening around the Christmas or around the holidays, do not feel sad that this is not yet you there. You will get there. And also Spirit is saying that you know, when you see this, just imagine yourself with your masculine or with your feminine, and you will get there. Okay, you just need to believe in it. But if you're not, and if you are feeling down or feeling like you can't manifest that, then just know that there could be something that still you are healing, as you know, in your inner child. Or maybe for the masculine energy, there's something that you need to embrace before you can come into this beautiful and very kind of like a stable union. Because the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Wands here is a very stable kind of a union. It's something that lasts. It's not something temporary. It's not something also imaginary. This is something very tangible, and it's happening in the real world for both of them. And look how happy, you know, both of you guys are sitting on this table, and people are dancing. There's music. Oh my God, and there's a dog like hiding underneath the table as well. So yeah, this is like, you know, they're showing you the future energies, but I know that some of you are like, I don't know if I'm gonna get here, but you will get here. Okay. And we also have the 4 of Visions, and we also have the 8 of Visions. Oh my God, I feel like you know, it seems like both masculine and feminine has been into these lower vibrational energies, that they are getting themselves out of that. They're so getting themselves out of these stagnant energies of like feeling like nothing is going their way, everything is like gloomy. And I feel like on the feminine end, it could be that she has been influenced by some negativity around her, or maybe even something inside of her. Okay, that she is healing at this time. And It could have also manifested in a some kind of a perhaps disease or something in her body as well, because I see that she is just like putting her hand on her chest. So I feel like something could have been feeling like uncomfortable in the body that she has been healing. And for the masculine, I feel like it just has been like that lack of like motivation or just not feeling passionate, which these energies are just all going away. It's almost like, you know, anything could have happened in the life of the masculine and he'd just be like not interested. And that's because I feel like he couldn't see what he needs to do in order to get there. It's like nothing has been exciting him. Okay, and two more cards, and we have the eight of, let me see what it is. We have the eight of boons. Wow, beautiful for the divine feminine energy. And we also have the four of boons, or the four of pentacles, and this is on the masculine energy. So wow, a lot of like external influences on both ends, which I feel like especially on the masculine end, not as much on the feminine. I feel like on the feminine's end, it could have been her own thoughts or something negative that she that it had manifested in her body as some kind of a disease, that she's just healing that. Okay, could have been something related to the childhood as well. But for the masculine, I feel like it has been the influence of people around him. Yeah, I feel like it could have been something like that that's also being showed up. And what else do we have here? And oh my goodness, guys, we have the Lovers. This is so beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. And I feel like you know, this Gemini reading that I did was somehow like very much close to this reading as well. So you guys might want to watch that if you have Gemini in your chart as well. But see, this is the masculine and feminine coming into union together. Wow, very, very beautiful. And this shows like a tree, and it seems like the masculine is putting his bow and arrow down. It's time for him to put his defenses down. It's time for him to feel relaxed. It's time for him, you know, they say that it's time to put like there's no need, when there's no need to fight anymore, the warrior is gonna put his basically his weapon down. And I feel like this is exactly the time for the masculine. Very, very beautiful. I feel like this is actually the energy of the Sagittarius coming along. I love that Sagittarius energy coming along. Very, very beautiful. And I'm also going to continue this on the membership side, so join us if you want to. But I'm sending all of you guys so much love and happy new moon in Sagittarius.